Take me, take me. Jake Sully. What's up, guys? Okay, right, you can hear me. What's up, guys? Welcome back to a new live stream. It was like 2 months ago I had my latest live stream, I think it was. And I mean, it's crazy now because it is 2026 right now, okay? And to be honest, I can already say, you guys, I'm so excited for this year. 2026 will be a great year. We're going to have the trailer, of course. And I mean, I don't know exactly when. That's too early to talk about, of course. But we're going to have the trailer, the cast update of who's going to play Amy Rose. That's the most important thing. Like a lot of updates and maybe like some of like updates from toys and all of that, but I wouldn't say that we're going to leak it and all that. But yeah, there are going to be a lot of things, okay? So yeah, we can start off really talk about that. So I just want to see, how are you guys doing actually? It was a long time we had a live stream, but even though I drop videos like almost every day, you know, to keep you guys updated, so I'm doing my best. Hi sir, welcome back. Thank you so much. What's up? We're so ready for Sonic 4, right? I am so ready. We can start off exactly talking about title announcement or title treatment. Like, do you believe that they will drop it now in this month? Okay, I had a video about that, my latest video, but like, are they going to drop it this month? That's the thing, because as I said before in my latest video, I think that, you know, two predictions that I do have is for this month, but also for CinemaCon. Because like, if they are correctly with having these updates and scoop telling that, you know, they're going to start filming very soon, and I'm talking about next month, and if that's happening, I'm truly excited, because we're probably going to see our first look of Amy Rose prop, and that's going to look so crazy, but also Metal Sonic if we're lucky. So yeah, and that's going to be filmed in Canada. I did hear about they're going to film in India, but I'm not exactly sure about that, but we'll see. But also, once again in UK. So that's like one of the 3 most popular thing they will be start filming, but they might be some small places, we don't know for sure. But yeah, back to this one. I feel like it's a good way, you know, to really marketing this movie. Also because I saw some of you guys who talked about Sonic 2, the logo title, that they announced it like a very like far apart between the movie release and also the logo title. So why couldn't they do the same for Sonic 4? Because I have a feeling that Sonic 4 will give us some really good Sonic 2 vibes, like Sonic era vibes. You know, not exactly the same as Sonic 3 did, but I feel like Sonic 4 will have the same vibes as Sonic 2 had. So yeah, this is for the hardcore Sonic fans, I feel like, this movie. Really. So if they did that, they have to previous films the years in February. I was low-key going to your channel today to comment and ask when you're gonna stream, and I'm so planning for, yeah, I'm so pumped. Guys, I'm so excited for this. Sorry, I just, there's been a rough day today, but I'm really excited. This really makes me so happy. So this is what I love to do. But yeah, what we do love is also Sonic 4, and we're so excited for that. But also, like, I have a feeling like, are we going to see like maybe some small change details for Sonic 4 logo? That's what I'm thinking about. Because when we saw the first logo for Sonic 3, it was just, you know, Sonic and the number 3 was red. But now we have this one, and that's a reference, you know, to Sonic Adventure 2. So I feel like, are we going to have like a reference logo title for Sonic CD that is going to be like the main, you know, adaptation for this movie? That's what I'm feeling like. Logo reveal on Super Bowl. That's a good thing, but I don't know if they're going to do that. I feel like we would have known that for sure by now, right? Or maybe it's something. The thing is, okay, listen. I have a prediction, a very small one, but don't take this so seriously, okay? I feel like we might, like last time for Sonic 3, they dropped it on a Friday, okay? This one on February 2024 on a Friday before the Super Bowl, and tomorrow it is Friday though. So you know what I'm saying? But I mean, don't take it too seriously, okay? That is just what I had my feeling, but I don't know, because if they're going to drop it around Super Bowl, they need to drop it now, probably like tomorrow, or like on Tuesday next week, you know, so it's close to Super Bowl. But if that's not happening, then we know for sure it's not going to happen this month, or could be, but I don't think so. They might reveal it like around when they start filming. So, and CinemaCon is going to be around that time in April, so I mean, makes sense. And also that makes me feel like, you know, this is off topic, but Spider-Man Brand New Day, they also did that logo reveal around April, and that was before they start filming, but I don't know if that's going to be the same. And so I mean, they could reveal the logo title around CinemaCon and also showing it. But I feel like last time Sonic movies had something around close to CinemaCon, they also did show the Sonic 3, a small teaser of, you know, what we heard, but we couldn't see that, okay? They showed it in a private place, private stage, okay? But people saw it and talked about it. They saw the Sonic and Shadow fighting in the sky and all of that. You remember back in April 2004. So I mean, like, and if they're going to start filming in March 2006, and they might have time to do some small stuff that they might can show up at CinemaCon and then reveal a logo title to the public. Just only that, but you know, still to make us hyped up. But if that's not happening, I saw some of you guys actually said June this month, or June, not June this month, but June this year, and that's a good, really good possibility. So I mean, for now on, we are in 2026, and I'm truly excited. The first stream turns 26, and that only means that this year there's going to be a lot of things. We just gotta be ready for this, guys. That's why I'm so excited, to be honest. I'm really excited for Sonic 4. Wow, this hype, guys. We gotta hype up this era, because this era is about to start. Sonic 4 era is about to start really soon. I feel like when they go start filming, that is when we kind of can say that we're start getting into the Sonic 4 era. It's not going to be in its prime yet, but we're still getting headed into it. So yeah, I'm really excited. We can say if that's happening, they're filming next month, then we're officially heading into the new Sonic 4 era next month. So we're close, guys. We're really close. That's the thing. And it's also crazy when you think about this, that they're going to start filming Sonic 4. Like, what? You feel me? That's the crazy part. They're going to start filming Sonic 4 very soon. So I'm really excited for that. Okay, but let's go out to the next one. I have a thing that we need to talk about. The Sonic Cinematic Universe is really growing. And this is also within Sonic 4. Because if you can see it, I hope you can see it, yes. We do have Sonic 4 that is upcoming, and we do have the Sonic spin-off live action event movie. I don't know exactly if that's it indeed is a, you know, spin-off, or it just is an event movie that taking place and also having some connection to Sonic 4 or something like that, but you know what I'm trying to say. And also after that, we do have some updates on scoops, but we need to still take it with a grain of salt, telling that Amy Rose spin-off project is being planned. So I mean, how crazy character is she going to be in this movie? Like, and she's getting a spin-off. That's the crazy part. You feel me? So yeah. But also beyond that, we also have another live action from the scoop, telling that live action Sonic show happening. And my first guess is that we're going to get either a Steel spin-off or a Team Chaotix. Okay. And also Sonic Heroes movie is in development. And then also telling that Paramount is developing a third Sonic Universe movie that hasn't been announced yet. Okay. So like, I'm feeling like, is this the same? Sonic Heroes movie development, Sonic Heroes movie, and third Sonic movie universe. Is that the same? That is what I'm thinking. But beyond that, if all of this project is happening, guys, this is actually crazy. You feel me? This is truly crazy. Wait, I need to read some of you guys' comments. Sorry, I started speaking by myself. I'm genuinely so hyped for this now and for Sonic 4. Yeah, my job is really to make you guys really get this hyped up and getting into the Sonic 4 era that I'm talking about. Because I feel like if I can do that, I will be so happy, okay? So I'm really trying to do my best to really get you guys into this Sonic 4 era that we're soon heading into, and gotta live in it and just enjoy the moment for the fullest, okay? We did that for Sonic 2, we did that for Sonic 3, and now we're heading into Sonic 4. And we can do the same. And also if the Shadow spin-off movie happening, we do the same. So I'm just feeling like you gotta see life in a good way, guys, and just be happy, excited, and you see what else is coming, guys. So just be excited. But also be aware, take this with a grain of salt, but you know, this Sonic universe is growing and they're just getting better and better at making this stuff. So yeah, I don't know what to say, guys. I'm just so excited. I'm just so happy. I've never been so happy. Really. I'm just so glad we are in 2026. I'm just feeling so happy in whole of my body and my heart and my soul. This is really crazy, and I'm also talking to you guys. I'm just so grateful and thanking God for that. So really. Senior, what are you most hyped for when it comes to Sonic 4? Great question. I will say, like, in hopes of that we see Meta Sonic transform into Neo Meta Sonic and then Meta Overlord. But I don't know if they're going to have like 2 parts movies connected to Sonic 4, if all of that just happening in one movie. Because if all of that happening in one movie, I feel like we need to see Meta Sonic grow into, you know, Neo Meta Sonic and then Meta Overlord. That is just peak, absolute cinema, okay? So I'm really hoping we can see that. But also I'm really hyped for see the fight between Metal Sonic and Sonic. That's gonna be so amazing in the cinemas. That's going to be really peak, because they're just getting better and better, and we saw the fight between Sonic and Shadow, and that was absolutely amazing. And if they getting better and also learning and all of that, and they want to striving to get better for audience and all of that, and they growing, all of this happening, we might see a better fight then. We might see a better fight in Sonic 4, and after that Sonic 5 also better fight, all of this. So yeah, I'm just glad that they really just making this happening for us fans. It's a new era, that's the thing. So next month they should start filming. Yes, what I heard of, and also I have an insider that's told that they are going to start filming like next month. Okay, I have an insider person that kind of knows a person that also worked on Sonic 3 on the set. He gave me some videos when they were start filming Sonic 3, but I did show some of them. Maybe if you have been back in the days, if you remember, if you follow me, and that person is reportedly going to start being in that set again. So, and telling that they're going to start filming next month. So I guess that's happening then. So yeah, and that is then Canada and Vancouver, and also what is it, UK. So yeah. Let's see. And work as Paramount Pictures gotta be cool and amazing. Yeah, definitely. Would you like to see Hypersonic or a different version of Sonic in Sonic 4? Yeah, I would like to see Hypersonic, to be honest, because we have seen Supersonic. I wouldn't say that I'm tired of Supersonic, but I feel like after the Master Emerald and all of that happening in Sonic 3, and Sonic's only reason was, to get revenge. He didn't want to be Super again. He was controlling by himself, because he was angry and all of that. So I feel like we might not see Supersonic in Sonic 4, but we never know. But I feel like if the Shadow spin-off is taking place around the same time as Sonic 4, then it will make sense that Sonic is in Supersonic. So then I'm just hoping that we get Hypersonic in somehow. That would be so cool, to be honest. I hope for more locations like Arizona. Ooh. Hasten, I made my own called voice cast idea for Sonic 4. Really? Let's hear. I want to hear some cast ideas, because we're going to talk about the cast updates now. We're heading into the cast update, and we can already tell, because there's so many stuff we need to talk about in this stream that I've gone through in my videos, and we can start talking about who that might actually return, and that's so crazy. Sonic 4 Eggman, or let's say Jim Carrey. Let's do this one better. Let's see. Here, Paramount is reportedly in talks with Jim Carrey about returning for Sonic 4. This was in January 5th, so it was in the middle of January, and I feel like it should be confirmed now. They are not officially confirmed, but if this is happening and the deal is done, if that's happening, okay? If they did, go with a son of a conversation between that this is happening, then it's officially done. Then he's playing with Eggman again, if that's happening behind the doors, because we don't know that. But if they know, then that it's happening. Either that, or he's not playing Eggman. So, we're just hoping that the deal is done, that it did happen. So we need to address the Jenny Slate thing. We can talk about that, but to be honest, I don't think that she is Amy Rose. I feel like Anna Kendrick is Amy Rose. I just have a feeling about that. They do listen to the fans, so why wouldn't they maybe cast her? I mean, she has been on the fan cast list for what is it? Almost for 4 years now, yeah? Yeah, almost since 2022. That's 4 years. Ever since Sonic 2 came out, people started fan cast who's going to play Amy Rose for Sonic 3, because they thought that, all of us thought that Amy Rose was going to be in Sonic 3, and she did, but not exactly in the full movie. But yeah, she was in Sonic 3. And all of the people have been fan casting Anna Kendrick in 4 years now, and maybe 4 years later we get the update that she's gonna play Amy Rose. If that's happening, bro, that's crazy. That's truly crazy. Senior, we're so ready for this era, guys. That makes me so happy, truly, that you guys are so excited for this Sonic 4 era. You should be happy. You should be ready, because it's happening almost next month if they're gonna start filming then. So yeah, I'm going to do a lot of things in this era. A lot of things related to the Sonic movies and Sonic 4 in this era. So I'm going to give you the best experience ever you can ever imagine for this era. I'm going to do my best job for this. And I'm not only talking about news. I'm talking about everything you can think about, content, entertainment related to this and the Sonic movies and Sonic 4. So just be ready, okay? Just be ready for this ride and enjoy it. Enjoy it. Enjoy every moment. Let's see. I really hope that Anna Kendrick voiced Amy Rose. She is definitely my first choice. Yeah, same. My second choice is actually Kimiko Glenn, but I feel like Anna Kendrick is a big star and Paramount wants to have, this big Hollywood actress and all of that, actors. So yeah, it makes sense that they're going to, search for somebody that is big names. We're talking big names. And I mean, I understand them, big names, big monies, to bring in people. That's also one of the reasons they do that. I mean, we got Keanu Reeves as Shadow, but that also good casting, You gotta see like that. Good casting with someone that's big, the voice and someone that's really fits at it. And I feel like Anna Kendrick can do that job. Okay, we're going to talk about the next one, and that is actually CinemaCon and Sonic 4. Because we might actually get some info at CinemaCon with Sonic 4 this time. Last year, I was really hoping, for 2025 CinemaCon, I was hoping that, they might announce a Shadow spin-off movie that's going to happening. But they didn't do that, okay? I was really hoping for that, that after Sonic 3, they might do some announcement for the Shadow spin-off. Because the hype for Shadow in Sonic 3 in 2024, that was unbelievable crazy. People was really locked in, okay? They were locked in. And I saw a YouTube video yesterday, somebody talk about that. First look might be coming. So yeah, we might actually get something at CinemaCon. And remember, this is happening in the middle of April, okay? Middle of April. So that is like soon, almost 2 months left. So yeah, I feel like if we might do get something, like that will be, I do hope we can get some information, or maybe they'll show some screening, talking about that, what the people have saw, what they have filmed for Sonic 4. But maybe that might be too early. But my best guess is that it might just be some title announcement and maybe a little small plot detail. If we're lucky, we might get a small plot detail. But I wouldn't say that is 100% sure. But yeah. Do you think Son Amy will be in Sonic 4? You mean, like, to be honest, maybe. I've said this before and I said it again. I think it's going to be a little bit. It's going to be like a mix up, okay? They're going to have their romantic moment, but not so much in this movie, because it's going to also be focusing on the movie of itself, the action, all of it, because they're making it better. But we did hear they're going to be like a romantic comedy movie, but we'll see. It was a long time ago somebody said that, so we'll see. Hello, I'm French. Oh, really? Wait, how do you say? I forgot. How do you say hello in French? Oh my god. Okay. Bonjour. Okay. But regarding CinemaCon, I feel like we might get a very small info, but I don't know what it could actually be about. But my best guess is title announcement. Something related to the Sonic 4 title. Something like that. But I don't think they will drop it exactly at the same day as CinemaCon is happening for Paramount. It's happening on a Thursday, I think. But they might drop it a few days after or a few days before. That's my guess, to be honest. Yeah, I will say definitely that's my guess. And we need to talk about the next one. That is a Sonic spin-off. No, not a Sonic spin-off. It's like a third Sonic movie universe. That's actually crazy. Third Sonic movie. In development, actually. That's actually crazy. No, what it is in development. Sonic film development. I think it was something like that. What's your accent? I'm from Sweden. Okay, I'm not American. You can hear that. Truly, I'm not American, but I'm really trying to get better at English. So I can really speak up to you. I'm doing my best. So don't judge me. Sorry, don't judge me. I'm sorry. I'm doing my best. And sometimes I can speak a little bit too fast, and that is also the reason, because I'm also half Chilean. My dad is from Chile, so in Spanish, if you know we're speaking really fast. When you speak in Spanish, you're speaking really fast, like way fast. I'm talking really fast, like faster than Sonic, I guess. So yeah, you gotta keep up. But yeah, there was a third Sonic movie universe, something like that, from Daniel P.K. And I think what he mean by that is like the next third project. Okay, here, I think it was like something like that. Yeah, I don't think how much you can see it, but it says rumors are permanent developing a third Sonic universe movie that hasn't been announced yet. I made a video about that, and I feel like when could that movie drop? Because we do have now confirmed that Sonic 4 is happening 2027 in March. We have Sonic Event movie, if that's spin-off, dropping in December 2022 and 2028. 2022, December 22 and 2028, and then we have this unannounced Sonic movie. Wait, that makes me wonder if they might reveal what that movie could be, because I feel like maybe we're going to get a lot of updates regarding the Sonic movies this year at CinemaCon. Not maybe just about Sonic 4, guys, but maybe also they might talk about it at CinemaCon. They might also talk about Sonic 4 updates, or maybe the title, but also Sonic Event movie that's happening. Maybe they reveal what it's going to be about. Maybe Shadow spin-off if we're lucky, and then maybe this unannounced Sonic movie that's happening in the recent development. Maybe they might give us some information about that, or what it's going to be about. You know, that is what I can think about. But I feel like this Sonic Event movie or spin-off that's going to happen in 2028, I feel like it might get revealed what it's going to be about at CinemaCon. I will say that that's a good possibility, to be honest. That's a really good possibility. Let's see. Sonic Movie 6. Yo, Senior KB, the Headshot, joined the chat. Welcome back. It's good to have you back. Anna Kendrick will be cast as Amy Rose. Truly hoping for. Wait, what? For real? I really thought you were American. Can you say hello? I'm Russian for me, please. Hello, Miss Hoko Z. No, I'm not American. Okay, my English, you can hear that I'm not American. Okay, I'm not exactly like Marlon. He's good at speaking. He's from Sweden, but he's good at speaking English. But you know, he lives there also. But no, I'm from Sweden. Questions here. Did you see? I'm going to look at it later. I promise. I'm going to comment on that post. Don't be worried. I'm going to scream so I remember that. Okay, but yeah. Hopefully Sonic 5. I don't know exactly if this Sonic Heroes movie and also this third Sonic Universe movie that's happening, if all of this is the same. Okay, and this is Sonic 5. It's basically, because I feel like this might be two parts movies. The first one is Sonic CD, and the next one is jumping into, you know, Sonic Heroes, because it can make sense. Okay, you know, for this movie we only see Metal Sonic, and he's not having a voice actor. Okay. But then it leaves like a cliffhanger into this next movie that is taking place after 2008. Within that, we're having a new voice actor, and Metal Sonic transform into Neo Metal Sonic. Because I feel like if this is happening, then Metal Sonic might be the Sonic movie universe Doctor Doom. Okay, you know what I'm trying to say, right? If Sonic movies is going to have two parts movies, with Sonic 4 the first one, and then this unannounced movie that's happening, maybe Metal Sonic is our Doctor Doom, you know, just only getting better, and the movie is getting better, you know, the next movie, the next part, you know, because they do want to do this like a Marvel type universe. We've heard that, so I mean, it's a good possibility. It's a really good possibility. Maybe Metal Sonic is our Doctor Doom in the Sonic movie universe. I can see that happening. Metal is Doctor Doom in the Sonic movie universe, bro. Okay, we have another thing to talk about, and that is actually the plot, because we haven't talked about that in live stream, of course, but I made a video about that. What is it, in January? Sonic 4 plot details. Wait, I think I made a post about that. Do like this. Sonic 4 plot details. We heard our first plot details that might be real. Okay, but we still gotta take it with a grain of salt. Details. Here. Amy Rose comes from an alternative version of future, and another Earth where Robotnik Ember and Sonic rule the world, and she travels to this reality, the past to prevent it. Okay, I've talked about this, but this is actually crazy, to be honest. This is actually crazy. But I feel like some Sonic fans was actually disappointed about hearing about that. I saw that, and that one of the reasons for that is also, of course, it makes sense, but that she comes from the future, that is basically Silver the Hedgehog's job, right? I mean, that is basically Silver the Hedgehog's job. So, like, how is that going to work then for the future Sonic movies? Because I feel like we still gotta trust the process of this, okay? We still gotta trust the process. And one of the reasons I'm saying that is because they have a plan, but we don't know about that, okay? We've heard that they're going to have big plans for Silver the Hedgehog, really big plans. Like, I feel like he's going to be one of the toppest of this cinematic universe. So they're patiently waiting for him. But I feel like they do have a story for Silver and a plan for Silver. And I mean, if Amy Rose is coming from an alternative future, what is the plan then for Silver the Hedgehog? I mean, there's a lot of things we can talk about. So many theories, discussions. This is crazy, guys, to be honest. This is really getting into this cinematic universe. You can truly see that this cinematic universe, or whatever you call it, is growing. This is growing. Because now we're basically talking about all the stuff within this universe. You can see that it's growing. Yeah, and somebody also told... Yeah, exactly, Terminator. Terminator. This really reminds me of that, to be honest. That Sonic 4 is a Terminator movie. And I feel like... I would say like Sonic 4 might be a combination of Terminator Ox Avengers Age of Ultron. Okay? That is my best guess. Avengers Age of Ultron and Terminator might be the inspiration that this movie is going to have. And if you combine that, you can see that it might be Sonic 4, basically. And that really is crazy, but also exciting. But also, like, that's not Amy Rose's job, guys. Okay, I'm not hating on this, but I'm just saying that it's gotta be Silver the Hedgehog that coming from the future. But you know, this might be more like another version, another timeline, more than just the future. Okay, that means that the Silver the Hedgehog that we're going to see is coming from the same future timeline that we have for our Sonic here. But this Amy Rose is coming from another timeline. Okay, she's not from this world, this future world. So I mean, this is a whole different Amy Rose. But is that good though? Is that good? Because think about it, we were not expecting Amy Rose to be that crazy in the post-credit scene. Okay, I was not crazy. Okay, I was feeling like we're going to see Amy Rose like we always seen Amy Rose. You know, that girl that's chasing after Sonic and all of that. But we didn't see that. She was saving Sonic. You know. So I mean, it makes sense then when you think about it. She's from another timeline. She's not that Amy Rose that we think about. You feel me? So makes sense. Might be making sense. Welcome to the future, yeah. But I feel like maybe Amy Rose might bring Sonic to the bad future. You know, the bad future. The bad future. We're definitely we need to see that in Sonic 4, right? Bad future. Sonic 4. Or just Sonic CD, to be honest. But yeah. I mean, we did see that in concept art, so we gotta see something like this. A shot like this. That is actually crazy. I mean, if we can see that, wow. And I feel like it's going to look really good in the big screen when you see that on the big screen. So I don't know if this is going to be like a dark movie, like a really dark movie. You know, we have the good future and we have the bad future. But the crazy thing is that they really teased that Sonic 4 is going to be adapted from Sonic CD, because you know, yesterday what you want to know what I saw? I really saw that the guy who produced the music for the Sonic movies and also for Sonic 3, basically he titled a song that was called Good Future. Okay, and that was the ending part before Sonic 3 is ending. So I feel like that was a really good teaser and kind of confirmed that, you know, this is really a Sonic CD adaptation. So then we need to think, what more can we get? You know? Sorry. Okay, let's see. A horror movie. No, I was not thinking like a horror movie like that, but Stardust Speedway. Yeah, basically Stardust Speedway. Yeah, but we're definitely going to see that. We're definitely going to see that. 100%. We're 100%. They're going to give out the reference for that. I don't feel like they're going to do that. I mean, why not? You know. But this is crazy. You know, this is actually crazy that we're gonna get adoption from this game. You know, I haven't played it though, but I watched it on YouTube. But you know, seeing it on the big screen will be way better, much better. What do you think though? What do you think, guys? If I'm asking you guys about this one, like, what do you feel like? Do you think there's something that's going to be like? What do you have for prediction about this with Amy Rose? And what do you think about this? Amy Rose coming from an alternative version of future, where Robotnik and Metal Sonic rules the world, because there was a time when Eggman was like crazy evil, and that was in Sonic 2, and he did reveal some stuff, and I feel like that is going to be the connection we're going to have in the cinematic universe. Eggman talking about that was his plan from the whole start, but then, like, he changed. Okay, like we thought he was dead, but I feel like in that version, another timeline version, he kills off Sonic. If you remember, it was a specific scene. If you remember, it's Sonic 2. You gotta keep an eye open. Eggman was about maybe if what if like this, what if Sonic 2. I made a post about that. This is going to make sense. Here, exactly here. I hope you can see it. Yeah. What if Robotnik killed Sonic? I made this post back in 2023. Okay, and this does make sense now, because if he killed Sonic here in this version, that only means that bad future happened, and that is basically what we're going to see. We're going to see a future, a place, a timeline where Eggman in this world here killed off Sonic and made Metal Sonic. So like there's two different timelines where Sonic beat Eggman with Super Sonic, as we saw in cinemas, and here the next one. So this gotta be this. This gotta be this one. It's gotta be this one. I don't care. I don't care. I'm going to bet money on this. This gotta be this one for real. This is it. Okay, this is it. This is the version where he killed Sonic and made the bad future happening, because he said he wanted to rule the world, rule the universe, the galaxy, all of it. And I feel like he did it in that timeline. And that is the timeline Metal Sonic and Robotnik is in and is alive. And that is how we might bring back Jim Carrey. You feel me? I hope you guys understand this, because this is the only thing I can think about. It's gotta be this. I mean, it's gotta be this, for real. It's definitely gotta be this. Take it. What the fuck? No, but really, bro, I cannot wait for Metal Sonic and Amy. Yes, Metal Sonic. I feel like, you know, I don't know why, but I feel like if Metal, it's good if we don't see Metal Sonic speak. You know, also because it's Metal Sonic, he shouldn't speak at all. But I mean, making him not speaking in this movie for Sonic 4 will only not make him just scarier. He will have aura, okay? I feel like he will have a lot of crazy aura in this movie. Like he will look so locked in and also scary. I feel like they can make these scary scenes with Metal Sonic, because there is a wait. I'm going to show you a specific Sonic CD, Metal Sonic. I have this. What is it? Here, no. There's a specific picture I saw yesterday. Metal Sonic, he just had aura by just standing there. He's standing next to Sonic. I mean, imagine if Sonic is just in the dark, and then next to him, in the dark, Metal Sonic is just standing there, and his eyes is glowing, all of that. There's a specific pose he did. Like, that is crazy. I feel like he can tie it up with some really cool aura. Just type Metal Sonic. What is it though? Bro, Neo Metal Sonic would be so crazy in the Sonic universe. Like, he will be way crazier. That's the thing. When you think about this, only Metal Sonic, then imagine Neo Metal Sonic, guys. I can only think about that, okay? To be honest, I can only think about that. That's crazy. another Earth, little planet. So that means Tails and Knuckles are survivors. I don't know how much we're going to see of them actually in this movie. You know, I feel like this movie is just going to be more of Sonic, Metal Sonic, Eggman, and Amy Rose. Those four. I don't know so much of how much we're going to see about, you know, Tails and also Knuckles, because I feel like I'm worrying that, you know, they're going to, Amy Rose is just going to be with Sonic all the time. You know what I'm trying to say? You know, she's only bringing Sonic to the bad future, but no, it's better if Sonic tell her that, yo, I need to pick up my Team Sonic, you know, my friends, they can help me, and she's bringing them to the bad future because he needs them. You know, this time he needs them. So, I mean, it would be wrong, you know, if they're sitting on the bench while Amy Rose and Sonic is doing the job. You know, that feels wrong. So I feel like Sonic will tell Amy Rose about his friends, and that is Tails and Knuckles, and that is how they will meet Amy Rose. But you know, somebody told me that they believe that Amy Rose knows who Sonic is, and I feel like that might happen, actually. Amy Rose already know who Sonic is. I saw a tweet about that. I'm going to show you actually. I'm just going to see, somebody told that, and that is actually crazy. Somebody tweeted about that, knowing that Amy Rose already know. Michael Jackson. I think I saw it. Anyway, guys, are you excited for Super Bowl? Are you going to watch it? I'm so excited. I'm going to see it. I haven't. To be honest, this is my first time I'm going to watch a Super Bowl, because I'm living in Europe, okay, and in that time, you know, it's very late when you're watching the game. So I haven't done that. So this is my first time. I'm like so excited actually. Where's the post though? I think I saw it somewhere here. Amy Rose comes. No. He might have deleted it. I can't find it at this point. I might find it later. But anyways, yes, exactly. Yeah. But I start college after Super Bowl. Sucks. Oh, nah, it's college. You know, I don't know if actually, you know, my guess is if I actually should grind with this senior or just, you know, start focusing on college. You know, I'm still doing my own thing, but that's great. I'm going to be working while the Super Bowl is happening. Oh, that's bad. You know, Bad Bunny is going to be, he's going to be on the concert. You know, I feel like he's going to do a great job with this one. So yeah, and also Ice, guys, Ice out. I can't believe that this is happening in America. It's actually crazy. So no, Ice out. It's actually crazy. I want to watch it and see move out this. Oh yeah, there's going to be a lot of trailers that are going to drop at Super Bowl. Like we have a Super Mario Jackson movie, we have Michael Jackson movie. We're gonna talk about that also for some reason. I don't know. But we're sticking with it. But Michael Jackson movie, it looks great. You know that his nephew is going to play Michael Jackson. That's crazy. And he do look alike. Hey Senior, hi, how are you doing? But yeah, back to this plot. There was somebody that told that Sonic 4 is going to be a Terminator movie, but also he did say that Amy already knows who Sonic is. But I don't know exactly how does she know that. There's got to be some reason for that. Somebody knows. Somebody do knows. Somebody do knows about that. Whoever made this post, you are a legend. This is so beautiful to see. Ice out. I can't believe what they're doing in America. More news. We don't exactly have some news right now, but I feel like we might get some updates next week about Sonic 4. Maybe next week or the week after that regarding Sonic 4. I don't think it's a cast update though. But the thing is, we gotta talk also about that, because Paramount is reportedly developing no, not the third. It was an animated Sonic series, and I don't know if that's related to the Sonic movies or if that's just another show. I did like Sonic Prime though, but I feel like, are they going to do like in animation form? Because if that's so, when in the future we can actually see a crossover between Sonic and also Mario. You know, one of the crazy thing about this, guys, is that Olympic is happening tomorrow. I didn't know that, but it's happening tomorrow, and you know, we need to see something like this in the future. Olympics, that will be so great. You know, this is peak games. I remember playing this. Where is it at? Bro, I love playing this. There were so many things you could do in this game, guys. There were so many things. You could play football, you could... But, to be honest, in this situation, Sonic should have won easily. But yeah, fair game, right? Fair game. That doesn't even make sense. The boxing also. There was so many stuff, guys. Which one was your favorite though? Which one was your favorite in the Sonic and Mario Olympic games? Because there were so many features you could use and also play. So I'm feeling like, what was your favorite? I want to know. What was your favorite in this one? Sonic is going to be in the Super Mario Galaxy movie. No, what? That doesn't even make sense. But I feel like I know what you're talking about, because there was some TV spot that was dropping this week about Super Mario Galaxy movie, where they were like giving some reference about this game, and I feel like, is that a hint that something is going to happen later? So that would be great. That will truly be great. When is the first trailer about Sonic 4? Too early to talk about Sonic 4 when it comes to the trailer, guy, bro. But if I have to give out my best prediction, I will say maybe like October, November, or December, somewhere between there. I will say, gotta be somewhere between there. That's like the best I can think about, to be honest. Really, truly the best one. But bro, if we see this guy in the movie, oh my goodness, he's going to look so he's going to be crazy. It's Neo Metasonic, bro, we're talking about. Oh my goodness. Like, imagine you see something like this, bro. This is crazy. In the in live action, bro. That's crazy. Neo Metasonic for Sonic the Hedgehog 4 will be the best overpowered villain, please. You know, he do remind me so much about Doctor Doom. I feel like he's going to give me some Doctor Doom vibes. And I mean, like, now with Avengers Doomsday is coming in, I feel like the Sonic movies might take some inspiration from the movies from Doctor Doom, heading into and taking it for Neo Metasonic. Because this guy is really going to have the next spotlight of having aura. Like, this is crazy. We're going to have one of the craziest people coming into the Sonic movies now. Neo Metasonic, Shadow the Hedgehog with a new spin-off. That's going to be so crazy. Amy Rose going crazy. Silver the Hedgehog. Bro, Mephiles the Dark also. Oh my goodness. Bro, I'm so excited. Damn, we gotta be calm down, because we're still here. We're still here. Okay, we're up here. We're still here, okay? Or not even there. We're before here. We haven't even touched Sonic 4 yet. And look at all of these things that might happen, bro. That's so crazy. So, you know, it gotta be Tails spin-off also happening, and Team Chaotix. Definitely Team Chaotix. I feel like if they're going to make an animated series of Sonic movie universe, I feel like they could do that for Tails. Tails will be good for that. And I feel like that might take place before Sonic 2 or Sonic 1. You know, they could be called Tails Adventure, but you know what I'm trying to say. Terminator Team. Are we gonna heard what I'm made of in Sonic 4? I do believe that. Yeah, I don't know what you think about that, but I do believe that's going to happen, to be honest. Stardust Speedway needs to happening, of course. When is the first trailer of Sonic 4? I did say that we don't know for sure, but my best prediction is that it's going to be dropping like around between Sonic, what is it, like October this year and also December. I mean, what is it? Games Award could be an opportunity, really good opportunity. But I wouldn't say that that's 100% happening. That's the thing though. There's so many stuff. There's so many opportunities we have. But I mean, the Amy Rose cast updates will be probably revealed I wouldn't say this April, even though Keanu Reeves updates of that he was playing Shadow was actually happening around April 2024. Like that was happening 2 weeks after CinemaCon. So what do you think about that might happen with Amy Rose, the same cast update? Or is it too early though, that's the thing? Because that's so then they might probably drop it maybe around June or July, around the summer 2026 I would say. That's could be happening. Because Idris Elba was revealed at, what was it, summer 2021? After they finished film, they wrapped film Sonic 2. W, hi, what's up? Sonic the Hedgehog movie going to be awesome. Bro, I'm truly excited for this. This is crazy. I'm just feeling that this is going to be way better than the third movie. Even though some people, we all was thinking like, okay, now we saw Sonic 3. How are they going to make a movie that's going to be better than this one? Bro, anything is possible, okay? If you put your mind into it, anything is possible. Anything can happen, okay? So I feel like they believe in that, they know that, and they have good people around them that's working with this project. So, yeah, please don't use ChatGPT though. Don't use ChatGPT though. Please, that is my... I'm begging you guys, don't use ChatGPT. Do it with heart and pure passion. You're going to make a great movie. I can promise you that. If they really lock in. I mean, Kent by the way. Let's see. We have another thing here to talk about actually. Ooh, I have something to talk about. If you do know, I think it was happening in January, right? I'm going to type it for you guys. I think I posted it on Twitter. Please tell me that I did that. Okay, here. Here. Paramount is wanting Sonic Movie 4 to be the big and wide IMAX release. That's the reason why I made my poster, okay? My Sonic 4 IMAX poster, because this updates was happening. That we finally might get IMAX screening for this. We didn't get that for Sonic 3. And that's sad though. But for Sonic 4, it might happen. They was in talk, but I feel like by now they already know if they're going to have it or not. We just don't know that, okay? But they know for sure if Sonic 4 is going to have an IMAX screening. But the thing is, Sonic 4 is dropping a week before Godzilla and Kong, right? And I feel like Godzilla and Kong is a movie they probably might get 100% give out IMAX screening. And I don't know if IMAX is ready to invest both those two movies. You know, investing in that it takes a lot of money. But maybe, possibly. But I do hope, you know, for this time we're actually going to get an IMAX screening. Because that's so. I'm booking my ticket as soon as possible, ASAP, to see an IMAX screening. And also VIP. Bro, I'm going to watch this movie like a lot of times, okay? I feel like I saw Sonic 3 like 4 times in the cinemas. 4 times. I saw it by myself when I traveled to Norway to see it earlier. That was peak. I saw it, Sonic 3, with my brother, with my friends, and then with my other little brother. So that's 4. That's crazy, guys. So, you know, I hope we, you know, can see Sonic 4 on the big screen with IMAX. That I haven't seen that exactly in that enjoyable moment. Sonic 4 deserves IMAX screening. Yeah, truly it needs to. You know, it only gets better. Okay, and the animation is getting better. He revealed that, the producer or something like that. He said that animation has been way better. And also Near Mortis was flying to New York to show in the IMAX screening. So they do have all of this indeed done. They're just going to start filming, so they're prepared to start filming for Sonic 4. And when they're going to start voice acting, that is happening after the movie has been filmed, I think. So if that's so, that only means that Ben Schwartz, Keanu Reeves, if he returns as Shadow, Colleen, Idris Elba, and also the voice actor for Amy Rose, we don't know, maybe Anna Kendrick, is going to start voice acting these characters around the summer. Because it could be making sense though. And in that time, that could be when they're going to reveal who's going to be the voice actor. Because when you think about this, okay, hear me out now. They did show at CinemaCon Sonic 3 a short teaser trailer, right? But they only heard the voice actor for Ben Schwartz as Sonic, Idris Elba's Knuckles, and Colleen, but not for Shadow. Okay, that was revealed later. Okay, and 2 weeks later, they got the information that Keanu Reeves is playing Shadow, and that is when he started to voice act Shadow. That is when he started recording. So I feel like at the time when they're going to start recording, when these actors or this Amy Rose actress is going to start recording for Amy Rose, that is the moment we will know who it will be. It will be revealed. It will be revealed in a good way or a bad way, but like from an insider scooper or from the big side variety. But it will. I can't even speak. Damn it! It will be revealed. Okay, at the moment they're going to start recording the voice act. Okay, so you understand what I'm trying to say. So, and if that's so, then around the summer actually, because they did that for Knuckles, Idris Elba, and that is also when he started recording his lines, I guess. So it all makes sense. It all makes sense. Sorry. Anna Kendrick is a choice. Anna Kendrick is something that just needs to happening for sure. Okay, it just needs to happening. It just needs to happening. Oh, here I posted about this. The Sonic movie producer Neil Morris flew to New York back in November 2025 to pitch the chief executive of IMAX and show some secret early visuals for Sonic 4 in hopes for the movie to potentially secure IMAX supersized screen for a spring 2027 release. So to be honest, I only think about that. What did he show? I'm not feeling like already done. The only thing that's coming through my head was, what did he show then? I don't think they showed the full movie, right? They haven't started filming it, but they can do animation. So I feel like there must be some visual concept arts in works. Don't worry, Senior. That is validation. Me speaking. Sorry. Please notice, Senior. Did you think that Sonic 4 should be central around time travel or Sonic City, Sonic Heroes? Because if they do Sonic Heroes without the Chaotix, I'd like the DCU. For me, I'm feeling like if they're making an adaptation of Sonic Heroes for the next movie, they better reveal Team Chaotix. So my best guess is that they're going to reveal Team Chaotix in a Sonic Heroes movie adaptation, and then give them a spin-off, because you can't introduce them in a spin-off. That doesn't work. Okay, that doesn't work. You need to introduce them in a movie. Okay, so I feel like the best way is to really introduce Team Chaotix in a Sonic Heroes movie. Okay, introduce them in a Sonic Heroes movie. People get to learn that, okay, who's this? Oh, okay, this guy was funny. Okay, I want to see more of them. Bam. Then 2 years later, 1 year later, you give them a Team Chaotix spin-off. Okay, so the Sonic fans and the new Sonic fans get to know them better. Okay, the hardcore Sonic fans already know about them, of course. We all know about them, but you know, the new modern Sonic fans and the new Sonic fans that we're going to bring up in this movie from this era, that they also have been doing a good job with bringing in some new Sonic fans actually, thanks to the Sonic movies. So a good way to introduce them in a Sonic Heroes movie so people know, and then give them a spin-off. Okay, give them a spin-off then, and also take in Knuckles with them. That would be so fun, because I feel like a Sonic movie spin-off with Team Chaotix or Sonic Heroes series spin-off with Team Chaotix will be so funny. Okay, because when you think about Knuckles, he's a good character. He's great. He's strong, but he's also so freaking funny. Okay, he's so freaking funny. Okay. I don't know how they managed to do that, but he's so funny. He really reminds me of Knuckles' Sonic Boom. Okay? I'm just so glad to see Knuckles. Okay, it really makes me happy. He just makes me laugh every time. So Knuckles is so funny, and he isn't even trying. Knuckles isn't even trying. So can you imagine if we see a spin-off with Team Chaotix and Knuckles in a spin-off? That would be so funny. Trust me, that would be so funny. Knuckles. That would be like a cool action but also funny series. Like, look at this team. Whoa! This look good. Oh, bro. Holy pig. We need to see this. Oh my goodness. We need to see this. This is a good squad. You know what this reminds me of? There's only one thing that this remind me of. And if the Sonic movies is also taking some like good inspiration from the Marvel Cinematic Universe, Team Chaotix is basically Guardian of the Galaxy for the Sonic Cinematic Universe. Peak. I've said enough. Bro. And Knuckles gotta be Drax. Knuckles gotta be Drax. Okay? Come on, you can't say man this is the same. Team Chaotix will definitely be for sure the Sonic Cinematic Universe Guardian of the Galaxy. Okay? For me, it just feels like that is the right thing to do. Really make them the Sonic Cinematic Universe Guardian of the Galaxy. This just feels so right. This feels just so good. I don't know why. But it's just calling on me. And also, exactly. We need some funny, really funny actors. Idris Elba is funny as Knuckles though. I was surprised. But now we have SPO. He can be like chill. But Vector and Knuckles would be a really good duo when it comes to being funny. Okay? So I feel like then we need a good actor who can play Vector that is funny. And who is funny for you guys when it comes to like an actor, voice actor, or an actor? I would say like we do have Jack Black, we do have Seth Rogen. Okay, I feel like that is one of my predictions who could play a Vector. You know, I would like to see The Rock in the Sonic Cinematic Universe. It's not only because it's The Rock, it's also because Sonic has mentioned, he did mention The Rock in Sonic 2, but also Sonic 1, if you remember, as a president. And you know, for him to mention these actors and then taking them into the Sonic movies, it's just crazy because he did have Keanu Reeves, and look what happened. He's playing Shadow now. So you know what I'm trying to say. But yeah, Team Chaotix is Sonic Cinematic. Team Chaotix is Sonic Cinematic Universe Guardian of the Galaxy. That is the best way, and that is why they should give them a spin-off. I don't know if they can carry a spin-off movie though. I think they can, but then we need Knuckles in this movie. We need Knuckles in that movie then. But as long as we get a spin-off series, spin-off movie from Team Chaotix, I'm happy. I'm definitely happy. Okay, I can die in peace. Because we need that. That and a Shadow spin-off movie is something that I need to see in the Sonic Cinematic Universe. I will be so happy, bro. I will truly be so happy. So yeah, when Daniel P.K. say that another live-action Sonic show is in development for Paramount Plus, I'm just hoping that we get, you know, Team Chaotix. Team Chaotix, bro. Whew, that's crazy. Guys, which characters are rumored to be appearing in Sonic Movie 4? I haven't heard exactly about that rumored character because I've only think about Amy Rose and Metal Sonic, and also the plot and the stories and all that. I haven't heard so much about the rumors characters, but maybe I'll, because it's Sonic CD adaptation. We don't need so much other characters for this one, but also it makes sense if it is also adaptation for Sonic Heroes, but we don't know that yet. But it is a Sonic CD movie, so I don't think we're going to see new characters. Maybe in the post-credit scene. It depends. It truly depends, to be honest. It truly depends. Read a comment. Jack Black can sing. Hooked, bro. Failing to make it like God of Galaxy. I almost mistook him for actually singing. Yeah, but then we can have this. Jack Black will be good, though. Rouge the Bat, Jennifer Lopez, or Scarlett Johansson. I will pick Scarlett Johansson. Okay, I'm truly excited to see Rouge the Bat in the Sonic movies, but I don't know exactly when they're going to reveal Rouge the Bat. I feel like the best way is just only to make her appear in Shadow Spin-off movie. So I'm really hoping that is happening in 2028. To be honest, at this point, I'm truly hoping that. So I can only think about that. To be honest, I can only think about that. It's gotta be Shadow Spin-off. Because it is a movie though, okay? And introducing new characters in a movie, that's the great way they can do, best way. So yeah, make them introduce them in the Shadow spin-off movie. And I'm talking about Omega and Rouge the Bat. You know, even though it is about Shadow, I feel like having more characters like Rouge the Bat, who also is popular, and also bringing in Omega, that will be only make the movie better. So yeah, I'm truly hoping, finger crossed. Finger crossed. Let's see. Hi, Sinner. Hi. How are you, Matthew? A long time ago I saw you. I think I saw you comment on my latest live stream. Nice to see you again. Scarlett Johansson as Rouge the Bat. Yes, please, let it happen, bro. Let it happen. Let it happen, let it happen, bro. Team Dark. Definitely Team Dark. Team Dark. Bro, there's so many possibilities here. It's crazy, though. It really is crazy. Also, I haven't showed you guys in my live stream because it was a long time ago, but now when I'm having a new live stream, I don't know how much of you guys have seen it, but I made a new Sonic poster, Sonic 4. You have probably seen it on maybe YouTube Shorts or something like that, but yeah. I made a new Sonic poster, IMAX, actually, because of these rumors. So, here it is. Do we have a better quality of this? We do have. Let's see, here. Here's the new poster I made for Sonic 4. It's an IMAX poster. I'm actually working now on a new Sonic 4 poster. So you guys know. So you guys keep me excited for that. I'm really excited for making this one. So yeah. And also a Shadow spin-off poster, actually. But I'm taking this slowly, okay? You can't rush art, right? You gotta trust the process and give it time. Exactly as the same thing we're doing with the Sonic movies. So yeah. But I'm truly excited. I'll only get better with doing this. Let's see. Team Chaotix is going to be in Sonic Movie 4. Good question. I don't think so. I'm feeling like, to be honest, it's a better chance for Team Chaotix to appear in a Shadow spin-off movie than Sonic 4. I don't know why. I think it's because in the Shadow game, Team Chaotix was in Shadow game, right? If the 2005 game, I think Team Chaotix was in the game. That's the reason why I feel like they might be in the game. It might be in the movie. A better chance though. It's a better chance. I think they was in the movie. I'm really unsure if I saw them. Or maybe I'm tweaking. I think I saw them in the game. I'm unsure at this point. I think so. But this will look so good. This team. All of this together. So yeah, I'm really hoping this will be like a fun team. You know, trying to work together, but it's only like failing, but they do somehow work together. And like having a good villain for this movie or spin-off, if that's happening. Having like a great villain. Let's see. Oh yeah, yeah. Talk about that. Sonic 4 coming to Fortnite, guys. What do you think about that? We're taking a little break now. We're talking about some other stuff in Sonic 4. But like, Sonic the Hedgehog in Fortnite. That's going to be crazy, yo. That's going to be really crazy. That's going to be really crazy. Sonic 4 in Fortnite. I can only think about what we're going to see in this. Yes, Atletico scored. Let's see. Sonic the Hedgehog in Fortnite skins. And the thing is, my PS5 is still broken, guys. If you have been on my live streams, and I talk about this all the time, my PS5 has been broken now for like 8 months, 7 months, something like that. So I need to fix it before GTA 6 is coming in November. If that's not happening, I'm cooked. I'm generally cooked. I'm for real cooked. You know who'll be like a good mascot for Sonic? Or like a side character, having like... That should be Ship from Sonic Unleashed, actually. He will be like a good side character for Sonic. I feel like he will be a great character to have like a side character in Fortnite, right? Like this in Fortnite. That would be so great. But I'm not going to do that, to be honest. That will look so cool. I love your stream. I love your live stream, by the way. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. That really makes me happy. Man, that really makes me happy. You know, now when we are in 2026, I'm going to stream a lot more now. Okay, I'm going to stream a lot more. Oh my god, this is peak. I forgot about this. This is so peak. You did a great job. Absolute Cinema. This is so crazy good. Bro, you gotta make a new one for Sonic 4 when it's dropping. This looks great. This looks really great. Okay, I want to ask you guys, where are you sitting? Where are you sitting? Okay, I've seen that a lot of people talking about why are you cloning Sonic and why are you cloning Eggman and why are you cloning Shadow and Tom Wachowski? That doesn't even make sense. The reason why I'm doing this, why I'm cloning Sonic and all of these characters, is because there's a lot of possibilities you can think of. Like, who would you want to sit with? Do you want to sit with Sonic and Amy? Or do you want to sit with Sonic and Tails? Do you want to sit with Sonic and Tom? Or do you want to sit with Sonic Shadow? It can't only be one Sonic for this one. I mean, it just only posts. It's not real life, okay? It's not a movie. It just options. I'm giving you options. So I feel like people really thought that I was crazy when I did this post. But no, I wanted to give you guys more options. That's the thing. I want to give you more options with Sonic because Sonic is a really popular character. And that is the same for Shadow. So, okay, let's see where you're sitting at. I will see. Sonic fans, where you're sitting at. Okay, let's see. You are picking 2. Where's 2? Ooh, Eggman and Metal Sonic. Okay, let's see. You're picking number 1. I've seen a lot of people. The most people what they saw took. What you wanna know what it was? It was actually number 1 and number 4. That was the most picked seats for this post. People did say a lot about number 1 and number 4. So now we see number 1. Oh, number 7. Shadow and Sonic. That was the third one. That was most picked. Number 4, once again. Number 6. Ooh, Sonic and Tom will be a great. If I have to choose, okay, if I have to choose, I will pick either number 4 or number 7. No, I'm picking number 4. That will be Sonic and Tails is one of the best duo, to be honest, in the Sonic movies, and also Sonic general, the Sonic franchise. So yeah, I would like to sit with them and talk with them. But I need to change the seat between me and Tails because I need to sit close to the window. Okay, I need to sit close to the window because I love when I'm like flying all of that. I need to sit close to the window. It's really fun, to do that. It's really fun. But yeah, let's see. Some of you guys said 1 or 7, 7 or 1. You said 5 because I could break up the fight between Sonic and Shadow. Ooh, that's good. That's good. That's good. Let's see. Sonic and Tails, the best bud, the best ever buds. Number 6, number 6, and yeah, you know what's after that. 2 and 4. Number 2, what is okay. 3, 4, 5, 6, and 8. I'm not saying that. You know why? Number 1. Have somebody picked number 5? Because to be honest, that is a really fun duo. Like, imagine this: you're sitting on this flight. It's 12 hours. Okay, 12. We're talking 12 hours. You need to sit with these two. And I mean, if you're picking Eggman and also Gerald Robotnik, you're not gonna sleep. You're not gonna sleep. They're going to be so funny. You just want to stay up. Okay, but they will like draw all the energy from you because they will be so funny. You gotta sit between them because they will be like starting fighting or something over some stuff, arguing, talking about some science stuff, trying to rule the world. I would like Rouge in Sonic 4 or Knuckles Season 2. For me, I would say you gotta pick. The best option is really to put in Rouge the Bat either in a Shadow spin-off movie or Knuckles Season 2. I feel like that is the best. If I was in charge, I would have done that. Okay, putting Rouge the Bat in a Shadow spin-off movie, like introduce, or in Knuckles Season 2. But we'll see if that's happening though. But I'm really hoping for that. Let's see what you've said. If I couldn't get pick number 4, I would go for number 3. What is that? Ooh, Tom and Maddie. Yeah, well, they will be quiet. They will be chill. They will be really chill. But I mean, do you really want to sit with Tom Wachowski if he's picking up little Tom in his hand? That's the thing, So you gotta think about this, okay? You gotta think about that. I choose number 2. Number 2, what is that? Okay, yeah. That's good. Yeah. There's so much stuff I have for you guys. Content, engagement, entertainment. You're going to be so engaged with that. Ooh, it's soon time, guys. It's soon time to make a new post about this, okay? And then there will be 13 months left. 13 months left. Very soon, guys. Very soon. It's crazy. What is it? It is on a... Oh, it's two weeks left. Oh my goodness. In 2 weeks, I'm going to post a new post about this, and it's going to be 13 months. And then next month of that, you know what's happening then? It's 1 year left. Oh, truly, that would be so exciting. Okay, a really good question to you guys. Do you think, okay, will Phase 2 of the Sonic Man universe be way better or better than the Phase 1? Okay? Even though I don't think they're calling it Phase 1. I'm just doing that because the Marvel doing that or something like that. But I'm doing that because the Phase 1 is kind of basically over, I think. And then we have Knuckles Season 1. We have Sonic 1, Sonic 2, and also Sonic 3. And now we might potentially heading into Phase 2 with Sonic 4 in the Sonic 4 era. Possibly Shadow spin-off and Team Chaotix, and if we're lucky, maybe even Tails. Or in that third Sonic movie, what is in the universe, what it's going to be about. Sonic Heroes movie, so yeah, that's crazy. Let's see. What about 2 weeks? Yeah, that is when it's going to be basically 13 months left. Let's see. We have to be patient for 13 months. Really, really patient. Hi, Senior. Hi. How you doing? We want Tails spin-off. We want Tails spin-off. We want Tails spin-off. We want Tails spin-off. Good job. Good job. Good job. That's good. We want that. We need that. There's so many stuff we need to see. Yeah, Phase 2 will be better. But I'm curious about Phase 3. I feel like in Phase 3, that is when we will see Silver the Hedgehog, okay? So I feel like Phase 1 was focusing on Sonic and introducing Shadow. Phase 2 will be focusing on the more of Shadow, exploring Shadow a little bit more. And then and then later in the end of Phase 2, introducing Silver the Hedgehog. And then Phase 3 we're heading into the focus of Silver the Hedgehog. I can see that happening. I can definitely see that happening. But still, we don't know the plan, of course, so yeah. That's a good possibility, to be honest. That's a really good possibility. So yeah, I'm really hoping for that. Tomorrow, title announcement, if we're lucky, bro. If we're lucky, we might get an update about that. That is like a video, maybe like Sonic CD, somehow. They might be playing Stardust Speedway in the background. They did play Live and Learn back in 2 years ago for Sonic 3. So I feel like maybe Stardust Speedway is here. They had played some music in the background. Here, potentially now we have here. So it's gotta be Stardust Speedway then. It just gotta be it. Let's go! Where's the title reveal treatment for Sonic the Hedgehog for Paramount? I need it. We need it, yeah, bro, we need it. But we gotta be patient because we don't still know if there's going to happening in this month. But yeah. Can't wait to see Shadow the Hedgehog and Sonic 4. Shadow the Hedgehog spin-off, right? I do. Wait, no, it might not happening. Okay, let's not talk about that because we don't know for sure. There's another stuff I want to talk about Sonic 4 actually. And that's about the filming. Let's do like this. Sonic 4 filming. Phase 3. It's introducing Silver the Hedgehog. That'll be great, right? Sonic 4 filming. Filming in summer. That doesn't make sense. Even though it is depending if Sonic 4 is delayed, but it can't be delayed at this point, right? It can't be delayed. And this dude who told this, he also told that he has been on the set, okay? And he told that they're going to start filming Sonic 4 in March. And I got the inside information that they're going to start filming Sonic 4 in March. So what is Daniel Arpaget even talking about now? Why is he saying that, they're going to start filming around summer 2026 when this guy who lives in Vancouver told that they're going to start filming Sonic 4 in March? and I got information that they're also going to start filming Sonic 4 in March. It's gotta be March. It's gotta be next month then. It's gotta be. But I feel like they might film Sonic 4 around summer, but maybe some different place. That's what I'm thinking. It might be. I feel like they're going to start filming Sonic 4 in Vancouver first, around March, and maybe April. And then maybe between April and May, they might start filming Sonic 4 in UK and some other places. And then maybe some reshoots could be happening also as well in around summer. I don't know. Reshoots can be happening sometimes. I don't know if reshoots is happening, but for the voice actor as well. It depends. Yeah, exactly. Summer 2026 that's too late, bro. That is actually too late. That's way too late. How are they going to be able to do that? If they're going to drop the trailer on November or December 2026, like how fast are they even? But I feel like they can do work really good with this. Imagine Shadow get his 3 films. Whoa, I don't know exactly if Shadow can get a trilogy, but if he's getting that, that's crazy, guys. To be honest, but for now on, I only see Shadow getting a movie. That is something that needs to happen. But three movies about Shadow, that would be so crazy. That only proves how crazy this has become and big, and we don't even realize that. But that's happening though. But I don't think so. I don't know. I would like to hope for that, but for the moment I just can only see Shadow getting one movie. But still, it's a movie. You know, you're watching it in the cinema, so why not? Let's see. Let's go. No, it doesn't even make sense. They're going to start filming in summer. It's better if they start filming in March. Way better. Looks like this guy was wrong. He told us Sonic 4 filming expected to begin later this year. And he said that in 2025. And they didn't even start filming in late 2025. So this guy was wrong. He was wrong. Or he got some wrong information. But, you know, we always thinking about, when we were thinking about when they're going to start filming Sonic 4, the thing that came up to our mind was only February or March. So, I mean, that only makes sense. So, I mean, start filming in summer doesn't even make sense. You know. It's way better if they start filming around March. How everyone knows that Sonic 4 title might reveal tomorrow. It is not okay, I wouldn't say that. I don't know if that's going to happen tomorrow. I will say it is a very small possibility that they might do that, okay? Because they did reveal that on a Friday. Okay, and I'm talking about Sonic 3. Okay? This was revealed on a Friday before Super Bowl. So I feel like it could be happening tomorrow, I don't know. But keep an eye open, but don't expect too much of this, okay? Because at this point I feel like we might get the title of reveal later this year. Like around April or something like that, but yeah. Not exactly tomorrow. I don't know, guys. You know, this is the thing, we don't know. This is so unpredictable, to be honest. This is really unpredictable. Like, what is the next plan? I'm gonna be 23 in 2029. Really? Or 22. I'm going to be 22 next year when Sonic 4 release. And I'm going to be 24. I'm going to be 24 when Sonic spin-off event movie is happening. Okay, guys, you gotta be calm down, okay? Because it's not official that a title is happening tomorrow. I say it's a very small possibility that we might see it. Okay, I just telling you guys to keep an eye open tomorrow, but don't expect too much. Okay, don't expect too much. But I said it is a very small possibility that we might see the title reveal tomorrow. Just keep an eye open, but don't expect it, okay? But just keep an eye open, okay? I'm going to be 22 in 2029. Guys, how old are you going to be when Sonic 4 drops? I hope it's Sonic 4, Sonic Heroes. Ooh, wait. We'll do it like this. Sonic 4 title announcement, fanmate, basically. I mean, if we're seeing something like this, bro, this will be so freaking crazy if we see something like this. You already know what is happening next up, right? It's going to be the Sonic CD and Sonic Heroes adoption. This movie have a really good potential to be the best one yet, also better than Sonic 3. And if Sonic 3 is the best game movie adaptation so far, right? Then imagine this one. Oh my goodness. So yeah, if we see something like this tomorrow, if we're lucky, but maybe in the future title reveal, it's a big win. But if it still is a Sonic CD adoption, it's also a big win. But if it's a combination mix of Sonic CD and Sonic Heroes, that's crazy, bro. That's crazy. That's crazy. I will be 16 when Sonic Movie 4 release. Still 24 for me, and then 25 on the 3rd. Oh, okay. You will be 21 or 18. Same 22 in 3 years. You know, it's really good to get to know you guys better. You know, to see which age you're going to be, where you live, what you do, which is your favorite Sonic character. I'm going to be 22 by the time Sonic 4 release. Okay, so you're like the same age as me. You're born 2004. I'm really glad to see you guys. You're the real hardcore Sonic fans that have grown up with Sonic, you know. And now with Sonic coming back at his peak, it can't even be better, you know. With the games, the movies, gotta remember that even though we're heading into the Sonic 4 era, we're just not living in the Sonic 4 era. We're living in the Sonic era. That is really good, a new Sonic era with the movies, the games, all of that. I mean, look at Sonic Crossworld. That was a great game. Sonic Frontiers. I do hope we get Sonic Frontiers too, though. And Sonic X Shadow Generation game, absolutely peak. Even though I haven't played it because of PS5 and all that got broken, but I've seen all of you guys playing it on YouTube and all that. It looks great. So I just gotta find a way to do that. Super Mario Galaxy movie is really short. 1 hour and 22 minutes. That was weird. I'm going to be 20 when Sonic 4 release. Oh, okay. Good to know you guys. Really good. Who will voice Silver the Hedgehog? That's really too early to talk about. But yeah, I will say, I don't know, people's fan casting Tom Holland as the fans' favorite choice, but I don't think Tom Holland is going to do that. I don't know. I had a prediction for Silver the Hedgehog to be voiced by Timothée Chalamet, but Timothée Chalamet is a really big actor now. Like, he's one of the toppest. He's probably going to win an Oscar next month. I'm hoping for that. He did a really good job on Marty Supreme. But I think he's too big. Or I don't think he's going to do something like that. I feel like Timothée Chalamet is someone who's doing works that is like outstanding good, you know, and not related to something like this, like Cinematic Universe franchise. And he's doing like movies that's like related to, like you see in Marty Supreme, or like Bob Dylan, or something like even Willy Wonka. I don't know. It's something special. I can see the pattern, but you never know. But Timothée Chalamet to play Silver the Hedgehog, could that work? Maybe Kid Cudi could bring him into the Sonic Cinematic Universe. He did say that he would like to have Timothée Chalamet in Sonic Cinematic Universe. So maybe if he talked with him, I don't know how good their relationship are, and how good they know each other, but we'll see. I hope there's going to be a title announcement tomorrow of Sonic 4. Yeah, bro, I'm hoping for the same, but we still gotta have faith for this, if this is happening. But I'm still not expecting anything to be happening, to be honest. I'm just having a little hope, but I'm not expecting it to be released. But you gotta keep an eye open. I mean, if that's happening, then we are for sure the first fans to talk about this, because I don't think that people on the internet, like Twitter Instagram, YouTube are talking about stuff like maybe a possibility of a teaser. Sonic 4 title announcement might drop on this Friday. I haven't seen people talk about that. I just talk about this because the Sonic 3 title announcement was dropping on Friday. Okay, before Super Bowl. So I feel like this could do the same. And also good way to marketing the movie. It is 13 months left, yes, but it doesn't matter. It's still good. It's still good. It's really good way. I feel like it's a good way. If I were Paramount, I would have done that. I would have dropped a teaser title announcement before Super Bowl. You know. Is Sonic 4 have a duration for we need 2 hours of this movie, right? I feel like we need 2 hours this time. It's time for 2 hours movie. It's really time for a 2 hours movie. 2 hours. Sonic 4. They want to wait. It could be happening though. Think about it. Think about it. Not only because of that, but I feel like Sonic 4 potentially having an IMAX screening, and the Sonic movie is only getting better, and potentially Sonic 4 is going to be better than Sonic 3, and they wanting so badly an IMAX screening, they wanting so badly to take in Jim Carrey again. I have a good feeling that Sonic 4 might be 2 hours this time. I have a really good feeling about that. Sonic 4 might be 2 hours long this time. That's good. And we're not talking about any like a wedding scene that is just bringing out or taking out of the time. We're talking about every scene that you see in this movie is important and have a specific role. Okay, it's not just wasting time this time. So we have a 2 hours movies that is not wasting any time. Peak. Just let it happen. I think Sonic 4 should be 2 hours movie. Yeah, same. I feel like it's time. I don't know, man. Super Bowl kind of let down Medicare. Oh, Sinner is awesome and will be even cooler next year. Truly. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Michael. Michael Jackson. Title Sonic Dash for tomorrow. I'm hoping, but still don't have too much expectation about that. I don't want you guys to be like disappointment because what I'm told about this. We'll see. Do you think Anna Kendrick sing My Sweet Passion and Follow Me as Amy Rose because of Princess Poppy? Anna Kendrick, she can sing, right? Because romantic comedy with Amy Rose and Sonic 4 and Sonic in Sonic 4. I don't know if this is going to be like a singing movie. It's not exactly like a Disney princess movie, but did Sonic 3 feel rushed? Did Sonic 3 feel rushed? I wouldn't say that. Are you talking about the movie you're watching, or like when they started filming that? Because they had plenty of time to film Sonic 3. And when I feel like I know what you're talking about. Maybe a little bit, because you think about this, fight between Sonic, Knuckles and Tails versus Shadow, it already started at the beginning. Okay, kind of like the beginning. Like I was not ready for that fight happening. I thought it was going to happen in the middle of the movie, but like Team Sonic versus Team Shadow did really happen at the beginning, kind of. So maybe it was a little bit rushed, but I feel like they wanted to give out that fight really for the fans. So I think they was still a good job with that. So I don't blame them. So there's no blaming here. I feel like that was a good job still. Do you think Sonic 4 will be better than Sonic 3? Yes, I'm believing that. Okay, I'm truly believing that. Also because Metal Sonic is coming into this movie with Amy Rose having a cooler role, much cooler role. She looks way cooler. I didn't expect her to be that cool in the post-credit scene. And also Metal Sonic might have getting this aura forming with just not even speaking. That would be so cool. And potentially transforming into Neo Metal Sonic, guys. That will look so peak, okay? That will look so peak. So yeah, if he's transforming into Neo Metal Sonic, bro, this movie is definitely better than Sonic 3 then. This movie is definitely better than Sonic 3 then. Also, if we do see like Meta Overlord, bro, then we see that this movie than Sonic 4. When you're watching it, you see that it only gets better and better and better. the villain is just getting stronger, he's transforming, he's getting bigger and bigger. Like, of course, then you're just getting this experience for this movie. Of course you want to see it in the IMAX screening though. Then we need new Sonic then. And then post-credit scene, we see Silver the Hedgehog potentially. Bro, like, I only see Sonic 4 as a good possibility to be better than Sonic 3. So I'm really having good hopes in this. And that's good. We should have that. It's really good that, you're sitting there and just thinking like, okay, I have a good feeling that Sonic 4 might actually be better than Sonic 3. And you did the same for Sonic 2 and Sonic 3, right? When you was waiting for Sonic 3 to drop, you was sitting there and thinking like, I have a good feeling that Sonic 3 was going to be better than Sonic 2. And it was. It was better. And the same for Sonic 2 and Sonic 1. It's only getting better. So I have the same feeling again, truly. I feel like today I have a good feeling about that. That Sonic 4 will be better than Sonic 3. And maybe probably the next one also as well. But for now on, I feel like for Sonic 4 will be better than Sonic 3. And that's good. That's good. I'm feeling about that. And that's one thing I want to like to ask you guys. Do you feel the same? Do you think that Sonic... what the fuck? Oh my god. Do you think that Sonic 4 will be better than Sonic 3? I want to like to ask you guys. Do you think that? Do you think Sonic 4 will be better than Sonic 3? Let's see the chat. It's gonna be so interesting to see that. I would like to see what is the Sonic fans' options and predictions. What are your hopes? But mostly, do you think Sonic 4 will be better than Sonic 3? Okay, somebody say yeah. That's good. That's good. Yes. Will 2027 be the year of Amy Rose? What we heard of that they actually teased that it will be a year of Amy Rose, but also Metal Sonic. But I feel like it's going to be more about Amy Rose. But does that mean we're going to get a game about Amy Rose? No, I don't know. But probably more marketing and stuff from Amy Rose. Probably going to give some Barbie vibes with that marketing stuff, with just only putting it pink. Do you think the Sonic movie 4 post-credit scene will be set up to the untitled Sonic Universe event movie? Really good question. Really good question. I'll say yes. Or it kind of depends. If that Sonic event movie in 2028 is a spin-off, then I don't know. That only depends if we getting 2 post-credit scenes in Sonic 4. Because then we can have a post-credit scene that is setting up for the next movie, and then another post-credit scene that's like having a specific role into that Sonic event spin-off movie that potentially is a Shadow spin-off movie. Because when you think about this, we did in Sonic 3 post-credit scene, we didn't get 1 post-credit scene. Okay, we got 2. So setting up the next projects, and that's gotta be Sonic 4 and Shadow spin-off movie, of course. So yeah, we'll see. It's gonna be really interesting to see that. Definitely, really interesting, way interesting. Having a good feeling about this. I'm having a really good feeling about this. My mind. When you talk so much, I didn't realize that your mind getting tired of it. Feeling like I'm back in school, having presentations. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, that the whole fight sequence in Tokyo was like in the first 50 minutes. Exactly. So, I was not expecting that fight, to happening like in the first 15 minutes. So I feel like they kind of rushed it in the beginning, to be honest. But yeah, I feel like we should have seen other stuff before that fight was going to happening. Like Shadow, we could have seen a scene where Shadow is really taking down Tokyo, okay? Potentially other stuff also. Because then it could be way better, to get that Sonic Adventure 2 adaptation in that specific placement between the fight and also when they're going to start revealing. So maybe they kind of rushed in the beginning, yes. I will say yes. And then if they will have done that, the movie could have been 2 hours long. So if they give any supervision powers with her tarot cards, how would that make you feel? I feel like she kinda could remind me of Gambit. When you think about it, Amy Rose could be getting like she's giving me like Gambit and Thor vibes, like a mixed combination of that. You know who Gambit is, right? He's the guy with the cards. From Marvel. He's going to be Avengers Doomsday. And also Thor with the hammer, Amy Rose the same. Like, I feel like Amy Rose is a mix of that. I don't know why. It just feels like that. She's going to be a mix of that. Hi, is this real? The stream, yes, it's real. It's stream. I'm here. It's not a green screen here. I feel like I maybe should get a green screen when I think about that. Damn. You know, I'm going to start playing like scary Sonic games, guys. I'm going to start playing scary Sonic games at the night time with you guys, so you gotta be ready for that. And I'm going to see you guys. I'm going to scream. Okay, I'm honest. I'm going to scream. So you gotta be ready for some of that. It's crazy stuff. So I'm going to have a lot of live stream this year, 2026. Like, because this Sonic Move 4 era is about to start very soon, next month, if they're going to start filming. So yeah, we just gotta be ready. To be honest, we truly just gotta be ready, and also for the future of all of this what is happening in front of us. It's really beautiful to see. It's really beautiful to watch. And I also think like, if Amy Rose spin-off project is happening, I feel like that spin-off is definitely gonna take place before Sonic 4. And maybe even before she's going into the bad future, or if she's also even living that. Because I have a feeling that she is not from bad future. She traveled to the bad future. Okay, I don't know why. I feel like Amy Rose isn't from the bad future. She traveled there and saw it, and was like there up in a time, and then came back to warn Sonic and prevent it from happening, from them trying to kill Sonic. I don't know. There's something wrong. There's a big mystery that gotta be solved in Sonic 4. I feel like there's so much stuff we don't know, but all of it's going to have a big connection for this, and I feel like that is why we are heading into this phase 2 actually. And with this Sonic 4 movie dropping next year, it's going to create a lot of more possibility connections that is going to be solved in the next upcoming movies, like this Sonic spin-off event movie, or maybe even a spin-off or Sonic Hero movie adaptation, or maybe even something else, you know, Sonic 5, Sonic 6, you know. So, I don't know. Sonic 4 is going to have a big role in the cinematic universe, I feel like. Because it's time travel is happening, this movie is going to be really have like a reset after that. I don't know why. Might have a reset. I don't even know if Sonic going to be on Earth after that. But I still hope for that, because I want to see Sonic 5 with, you know, Chaos being that. You know, Sonic Adventure adoption. What do you think about that? Sonic Adventure 1 adoption. So phase 1 passed, but phase 2 is coming soon. Yeah, I feel like phase 2 is basically Sonic 4. So when we're getting Sonic 4, we are in phase 2. But yeah, I feel like after Sonic 3, phase 1 is done, I guess. I think so. I think it's done, actually. And we might see them in phase 2. Team Chaotix. You know, good way to introduce them, actually. And this guy, Metal Sonic. Neo Metal Sonic. Sorry. Neo Metal Sonic. Infinity possibilities. The sky's the limit. The sky's the limit. It's so many possibilities we can see here, bro. So many possibilities. Amy is like Silver. Yeah, coming from the future. I'm confused about that, bro. I wasn't talking. Okay. Beautiful. Guard of the Galaxy. Team Chaotix is the new Guard of the Galaxy. I'm calling it out in the Sonic Mag universe. Okay. Let's see. I was thinking about the thing I was going to take up with you. I think I write it down on my phone. We'll see. What have we talked about? Oh yeah, Shadow spin-off at CinemaCon announced. What do you think about that? Okay, I'm going to explain. Shadow spin-off movie. Remember, it is not only Sonic 4 that is a possibility that might be revealed at CinemaCon. We might actually get to reveal what that 2028 event movie is going to be about. And my best guess is Shadow spin-off movie. We have been heard so much rumors, talks, updates. Shadow spin-off is happening. It may be even here. You can see this post, right? This post, I'm going to explain it to you. This post I made here I dropped this exactly 2 years ago, around late January. Okay? 2024, late January, I posted this. A Shadow spin-off movie is rumored being Paramount's plan. Next plan. or something like that. And this was by Daniel Piquet. Then there was a spin-off that was in development around summer 2024. Then we got update in November 2024 that if Sonic 3 is a hit, they are considering to make a Shadow spin-off movie instead of a series. Okay, so I feel like the Shadow spin-off movie has always been the plan, but the Paramount has just stopped with it a little bit because they have been unsure if they're going to make a movie or series. They say depending if the movie is good, Sonic 3, and if it's getting good engagement and all of that, money and all of that, and it did. So that's why they then have been started working on development for Shadow spin-off in 2025. And now we're in 2026. Guess what's happening next? CinemaCon is coming. And if this spin-off movie event is going to be revealed, that might not only be Sonic 4 info that we're getting. We might actually get Shadow spin-off movie revealed for the first time. Maybe even a logo title treatment. Have you think about that? Or maybe that's too early though. But like maybe a title or something. And telling that Shadow spin-off is happening in 2028. I can see that. CinemaCon, Shadow spin-off, finally getting revealed 2026 at CinemaCon, Shadow spin-off movie. That is what I'm seeing right now. What do you think? Let's see. Let's see. Let's go. Here. What do you think, guys? The long-awaited announcement for Shadow spin-off might actually get revealed in April at CinemaCon. The long-awaited Shadow spin-off announcement might get revealed at CinemaCon this April. This is actually crazy. And that only is if this 2028 event spin-off movie is about Shadow. Then we actually have a good possibility for it to be revealed. That is actually crazy when you think about it. And that is then 2 months left. Bro, please, I'm begging you. It's gotta happen. It needs to happening. We've been waiting so long for this announcement. Bro, it just gotta be happening. Okay, let's see. What if the Sonic event film is Sonic and Mario crossover film? That's a good thing to talk about, but it's too early for Sonic and Mario. It's gonna happen. I feel like it's gonna happening, but not now. I feel like it's gonna happening when this Sonic universe is over, okay? And then they're going to focus on making collabs. That's what I'm believing, okay? When the live action form is over, they're heading into this Sonic animation and getting this Sonic and Mario collab crossover movies, and and also building up these Super Smash Bros movies, and then the end of all of these game movies adoption. So it's far away, but now we're focusing on this because that's really far away. But that's the thing we can think about also as well. Just like Paramount refused Avatar Aang movie, and that is Anna Kendrick as Amy Rose. What if? Oh wait. Oh yeah. To be honest, guys, when I'm talking with you guys, it feels like I'm sitting in a room with all of you guys. You know, when I'm talking, I'm in my mind, but I'm also talking like I'm just getting this vision and seeing you guys specifically. So I don't know, it feels like I'm really talking to you guys in a room when I'm just getting into my head. I have all of these ideas, all of this, just gotta get them out. It's crazy. Do you think Sonic Move 3 should have been PG-13? To be honest, yeah. I would have loved to see Sonic 3 being PG-13, but like that is also, they want to make money of this Paramount, so they gotta think that kids wanna see Sonic, and if they are not allowed to see Sonic with their parents, and maybe their parents are strict, I don't know. You know, we live in a different worlds for all of people. Maybe some people can't even see the Sonic movie. So I feel like how much we're hoping to see a Sonic movie with PG-13 rated, I don't think we're going to see that, to be honest. I don't think we're going to see a PG-13 Sonic movie. And the reason for that is because they want to, you know, bring up this money for the Sonic franchise. And I understand that. They want to invest in this and make more. Because Sonic is not only for the kids, it's for all the people, of course, but it's also for the kids. So, and if the kids can't even see the movie because it's PG-13 rated, of course it's going to be hard then, you know. You know, they don't want to make the same mistake as Sony did. you know, we'll see. Fun fact, guys, I'm actually, I don't know if I can say this. I'm just worrying that my little brother is watching this stream, because my family doesn't know this by the time, but I'm actually heading to Dubai. I'm going to be there. I'm heading to Dubai next Saturday. I'm going to be there for 1 week, and that's going to be so crazy. That's going to be a crazy trip, to be honest. So yeah, I'm going to, I don't know if I should stream there, over there. Maybe make some streams or videos. Videos, I will for sure make videos there. Shorts, of course. How many times? Maybe it's only that, but yeah, I'm heading to Dubai. That is crazy. So I hope I can make videos, and live streaming maybe, possibly, we'll see. But yeah, maybe I can show you guys some. I don't know if I should vlog. We'll see. Title tomorrow, bro. We don't know for sure. Okay, we just gotta be patient. But I still hope for this happening. Okay, I truly hope for this happening. Okay, I truly hope for this happening. Wait, let's see. Wait, have somebody made a Sonic? Otherwise, I can see something like this happening, but just with the pink color of the Ford logo. It's a good Sonic CD option. I can really see that happening. Hey, how are you doing? I'm doing great. Welcome to the live stream, Dylan. Nice to see you again. Yo, Senior, what's up, bro? You good? I'm on a field trip. Low. No way. What are you doing? Wait, where are you at? You live in USA, right? Field trip, like America is so big. There's so many reveals. Like, are they even going to make a new details to design for the Sonic 4 title logo? I don't know exactly. I want this happening. I would like to see something like this. But also, if the Sonic 4 is going to have Sonic CD option, it doesn't make sense, you know, to make only this. It doesn't make sense, okay? Then you can only scratch that and make that for the next movie. That is potentially is in development, so. Bro, when you stream elements, it's a bot, okay? Stream element is a bot, okay? You gotta be aware of that. It's telling the same words every minute, okay? Stream elements is not a real account. It's stream elements is something you can create to this live stream. So it's just reminding you guys, for the new people who's in this live stream. That's the thing. It's not a real account, if you thought that. Oh my goodness. Yeah, but bad future. Also, I wonder how Eggman will look like. If they're going to make a new design for Eggman, or they're going to stay with this design that we have from Sonic CD. Think about this, Eggman. I really hope that Jim Carrey returns, and that he's fatter. He was fat in Sonic 3, but we need him to be way more fat. Like, I'm talking this type of guy, okay? I'm talking this type of guy. I'm talking this type of dress, but yeah, look close, you know. But this was a concept art, and he was like King Eggman or King Robotnik. Wait, somebody told. I'm still confused. Is Sonic still a kid? By this time, in Sonic 4, he will be like 15, 16, I think. He's not exactly like a kid, but he's still a kid, you know, young, very young. So, you know, he's growing. So I feel like that's also the reason why they're saving Sonic 06 for possibly Sonic Movie 6. Because when you watch, if you play that game and also seen it, you know that Sonic is taller, okay, way taller. You can see that he's really tall. So I feel like we're going to see this hedgehog, this type of hedgehog. Here. Look at his legs, he's really tall. He's like growing up. Also, like, he looks bigger. He looks really big. So why, it will make sense, you know, for them to take inspiration from Sonic 06 later in the future, also to introduce Silver, but also that Sonic has become bigger, okay? And also, around this time, he might be 20 or 21. I don't know exactly. We'll see. It's too early for Sonic 6, but you know what I'm trying to say. Sonic movie 6. I can see that happening, to be honest. I can definitely see that happening. Let's see. I feel bad for Agent Stone. Why? Oh yeah, I'll talk about Eggman. Yeah, yeah, that's sad. But you know, I do hope that Agent Stone returns in Sonic 4, and that he will see Robotnik, but it will not be that Robotnik, the real Robotnik for him. And I'm scared that that evil Robotnik will do something against Agent Stone, because when you think about that, in the concept art we only saw Eggman and Metal Sonic. We didn't see Agent Stone. So I'm like worrying that what has Eggman, that timeline Eggman done with Agent Stone? Did he leave him, or did he kill him? Or, you know, I'm worrying. I'm really worried. Sorry, it's that Sonic seems getting mature. Yeah, and I feel like he will be getting more and more mature, to be honest. But I feel like this time for Sonic 4 we might see like a unmature Sonic in Sonic 4. I think he will be more unmature in Sonic 4 because Amy Rose is going to be in the movie. I feel like he is the one that's going to have some feelings for Amy, sort of some feelings in the beginning. But then he will be locked in, and that is why. And then later she will like him after that. I have a good feeling for that. And then he will become mature again. But I feel like he will be unmature in the beginning. I feel like Sonic won't take Metal Sonic so seriously, and that is what's going to be motivate Metal Sonic to evolve to Neo Metal Sonic. You know, and I can see it happening. I do wonder though. Basic Cat as Zendaya. This is really interesting. The screen time updates for Sonic characters. I mean, I remember when I made this, but I'm going to give an update for this next year actually. Not in 2026, and the reason for that is because there's no project dropping in 2026. And the reason why I did for 2025 was that because basically Sonic 3 dropped very late in 2024, and it was still on the big screen in 2025. That's the reason. But yeah, I feel like how much of screen time will Amy Rose get in this? How much sort of a screen time will Amy Rose get in Sonic 4? Like Shadow in the first movie, he got 17 minutes. And if you get a spin-off movie, he will be on the top for sure. He will definitely be on the top. I feel like he will definitely be on the top. And Sonic is getting more and more angry because remember how angry Sonic was in Sonic 3 in the final battle. Yeah, because yeah, that's true. But I feel like the reason for that is only because Shadow was coming to a point where Sonic was like, okay, I'm tired of this. I'm doing whatever I want. I'm not listening to anyone. You know, when you get to that point of you getting angry, I feel like you can do crazy stuff. You know, but I mean, he still is mature. You can see that on him. I feel like you can know that when you saw Knuckles season 1. He was really like mature. I was like, whoa, chill, dude, chill. You're really mature. But yeah, speaking about this, I feel like Amy Rose could be getting more minutes in the first movie than Shadow got in Sonic 3. Maybe like Amy Rose. It also depends if Sonic 4 is going to be 2 hours movie. If Sonic 4 is going to be like 2 hours, I can see Amy Rose getting like 21 minutes, 22 minutes in the first introducing. And that is really good, to be honest. So then that will make her coming to the 8th place. But also if Shadow is getting a spin-off, it's definitely going up to the 1st place. Knuckles is going to be third because Sonic is gonna get more screen time. So maybe we'll put, or maybe Sonic will become number 1 and Shadow number 2 and Knuckles number 3. That is interesting, to be honest. About Wade Whipple, I don't think he's going to go down. Tom Wachowski a little bit up, but still not so much screen time in Sonic 4, to be honest. Tails, if he's getting a spin-off, he's going up. He's definitely going up. Because I feel like Tails was kind of like the spotlight in Sonic 2, but still not. And then Sonic 3, he was out. He was really on the bench, even though he was a good character. I feel like Tails was a good character in Sonic 3. He was really a great character, but his screen time was not so much. So I feel like he deserved a spin-off and more screen time in Sonic 4. Maddie is probably going to go down. Gerald is dead. But he got so much though. 50 minutes, that's crazy. Agent Stone, I don't know. And Metal Sonic though, yeah, I forgot to talk about that. Metal Sonic probably like 15 minutes or maybe more. Maybe around the same as Shadow got in his first movie project. I feel like that can happen. But yeah, back to the back. We're going to have a back-to-back movies dropping, and I'm truly excited for Sonic 4, guys. I am truly excited for Sonic 4. The hype is really rising up, and when we're getting into the Sonic 4 era, the hype is on. Everything is on. You're just so ready for this. Let's see, Sonic 4. I have to go, but I had fun enjoying your live. It's okay. I'm going to end the stream very soon, but I'm thanking you so much for watching this live stream. It was really enjoyable. Thank you so much. I'm glad to have you back. I'm going to have a lot more live streams now in 2026, so just be ready. Let's see. Oh yeah, Darker Future, and that is Bad Future. So when I say to you guys that Sonic 4 will be, I feel like my prediction is Sonic 4 will be a dark movie. It might actually be happening with the Darker Future that is Bad Future. There's so many stuff, guys. That's actually crazy. Darker Future. But we still gotta take it with a grain of salt though, because this is not official, but all points and also leads to Rome. Because this gotta be happening if this is Sonic CD adoption. Right? Have to be. But also by speaking tomorrow, is the title announcements coming tomorrow? I don't know. I'm just really hoping for that. And maybe we'll hear some reference. Maybe some cast update, because the crazy part here is that when Sonic 3 title announcement was revealed, they also revealed the cast, some new cast. Lila Brown as Maria, Jim Carrey coming back as Eggman, and some we got, what was her name again? I don't know. Kristen Ritter, she's going to play Captain Rockwell, and some other cast, you know, but not exactly about the Shadow announcement, about that. So I feel like if we get a title announcement this year, they might reveal some small, very small cast updates. Not big updates, but maybe some small updates, and maybe Eggman again, once again, if we're lucky, actually. Eggman once again. I'm back. Welcome back, Maria. Darker Future. And the Bad Future. Look, you can basically see on the concept art. This is literally Bad Future. It's got two revealed for this. Like they were planned to show a Sonic CD adaptation already from the start. That's the crazy part, to be honest. Okay. Wait, is Sonic? I hope we see more of this place. You know, they can redesign stuff, but I really hope we see the same as it was. I don't know about the suit though, if Eggman will wear it, or if we will get the original one. Zendaya as Blaziken. People really want that. It looks like she is the fans' favorite now, right? I'm going to see. I'm going to make a post about that later. I'm going to ask some people. Let's see if she really is fans' favorite. Wait, we're going to heading into Reddit because somebody's talking about Sonic movies. I saw an update about that. Not exactly movie update, but sometimes people usually talk about the Sonic movies. I would like to see. I don't think they have the channel left. Here. Sonic the movie. Sonic movie. Okay, let's see. Let's see, guys. Here. I think it was somebody's told. Here. Sonic 4 kinda has the mix with Sonic Heroes. Where can we read that? Okay, we can see it. Ooh, it's a fan-made logo of Sonic 4 that I made. Episode 1, Episode 2. Okay. Oh, okay. Chrono Disaster and also Overlord. Thinking about Metal Overlord. I don't know if there will be 2 parts movies, but I don't know if that's a good idea. Ooh, this cat looks good here. This is a fan art though, but look at this, guys. What do you think, guys? This look good. This look great. Movie Blaze. Can't wait to see her. This is what I think Sonic 4 will be like. Basically, Sonic, as I said before. Okay, this is basically what I told you guys. Sonic 4 having inspiration from Avengers: Age of Ultron. It truly makes sense. Metal Sonic is basically Ultron. Like, he's like an Ultron and Doctor Doom. I don't know. It's both of them. It's a mix of them, I would say. Transforming, also getting better, getting stronger. To Neo Metal Sonic. And then Metal Overlord in Sonic 4. That is actually 10 out of 10. We gotta talk about. Here, somebody talked about that 7 months ago actually. If they really are doing a Marvel style for the Sonic Cinematic Universe, would you rather Metal Sonic to be the big bad of this Sega or slowly becoming Neo Metal Sonic through the films and the end of his arc in an Avengers level event, or making one-off movie in Sonic 4 with all of this transformation? I forgot about that. When you think about this, is this the only movie we're going to see about Metal Sonic? Because if that's so, that's not good. I feel like it's better to make 2 parts movies then, with Metal Sonic, and then the next part Neo Metal Sonic and also Metal Overlord. And then that's a good way to having Sonic CD adaptation, and the next movie Sonic Heroes movie adaptation. Because then we see Metal Sonic twice, not once, twice. That's really good. Maybe it's better if they have 2 parts movies. Or what do you think? I would like to ask you guys. Would you like to see 2 parts movies for the Sonic 4? Like the first movie is taking inspiration from Sonic CD, and the next one Sonic Heroes. What do you think? Do you want that? Please, I would like to see. Please tell me. Let's see the chat. Let's see. I would like to see. Answer this question. I told you guys. It's just me, or am I the only one that feels bad for Agent Stone? No, I also feel bad for him when you think about it. I think Metal Sonic Army is great. Yeah, exactly. Reminds me of Ultron. Avengers. And they already told back in 2024. What was it? In April or May 2024. They want to make this Avengers level style. And that was when they already was done with Sonic 3. And now they're heading into Sonic 4 and be working on it. Then of course we're going to see Avengers level style in Sonic 4. And not in Sonic 3. That is why I'm believing that Sonic 4 is better than Sonic 3. You know? Okay, somebody said no. I mean, try do something different. Right now, while waiting for Sonic 4, I'm thinking about digitally getting Yakuma Kiwatch 3. I can't wait to see where Wolf Sonic in Sonic movies. I don't know if we will see that though. That would be sick. That would really be sick. To be honest. Really, I'm hoping for see title announcement tomorrow. Really, I'll be so happy if that's happening for sure. But beyond that, what we have right here is what is heading into us, in front of us. New face, all of that. I'm truly excited. Will Jim Carrey be back? I hope so. I also hope so. We don't know for sure, but Paramount has been in talks with him, okay? And they already know the answer that we are seeking, okay? They already know the answer, but we don't know that. But I'm hoping for that, to be honest. I'm really hoping for that. Yeah, I'm really hoping for that. That would be so crazy. You know, he's returning for a 4th movie, maybe even for 5 and 6. You know, all he wants to do is just work with Sonic movies. That really proves that he loves this, and that is actually beautiful to see, because Sonic movies is the only trilogy he has finished, and that is actually beautiful. If you think about it, that's actually crazy. So I'm just hoping he returns. He truly returns. But anyway, this is what we have ahead of us, and tomorrow we possibly, not big possibly, but a very, very small possibility that we might see a title announcement tomorrow, because it's Friday, before Super Bowl. Or maybe it's not happening, keep an eye open on Tuesday, but please don't have so much faith in that, because I don't want you guys to be disappointed, okay? I don't want you guys to be disappointed. But still, like, keep that in mind, that it could be happening, that we get a title announcement tomorrow. I don't want to hope too much, but I'm still hoping for it, you know? You know what I'm trying to say? Man, that's crazy, to be honest. I want it to happening, but I don't know. It's hard though. Like, we have to wait. But exactly, that's what I'm talking about. You know that we have to wait, okay? You know that we have to wait for the movie. You know that we have to wait for the trailer. You know that we have to wait for updates, the movie, like the second trailer, leaks, toys, all of it. All of these I'm talking about, we have to wait for. But that is the era you're going to live in. That's the era you're going to enjoy. That's the reason we have this era, so we can enjoy it. We can live in it. All of this is all bringing us together. That is when you think about Sonic 3, you not only think about the movie. You think about all of this that happened before watching Sonic 3, and all of this that happened before you watch Sonic 2. Is that era that brings your heart and passion more for these movies, and that is why it is so important to have these eras, you know. So really, when you're waiting for the movie, you gotta enjoy the ride, the journey for this movie, and then you will just enjoy this franchise even more. So yeah, truly, really enjoy this. Enjoy the ride. Enjoy the ride. Enjoy every moment. Every time I'm dropping a video about this, it can be anything, but related to the Sonic movies or Mario, you know what I'm trying to say. All of this, the content, all of it. Enjoy the ride. Because you will remember this. When I think about Sonic 3, I'm thinking about this era more than the movie. For some reason, I don't know why. I'm thinking about back when we saw the trailer first time, or heard the updates that we're going to get the trailer. When the toys was dropping, all of that. There's so much. So, really enjoy this. Enjoy this and have faith. And enjoy what's coming in front of us. All of these projects that we possibly be getting. Sonic 4, Sonic spin-off that possibly hoping for Shadow, and some other spin-off movies. So yeah. So remember Sonic Unleashed. You know, I hope they make a remake of that game. I want to play it so badly. My friend has the game though, but he's not letting me play it because he's like he's doing that on purpose, just for fun, you know. But that's my friend though. But anyways, guys, I'm actually going to end this live stream. I didn't realize the time, you know. I've talked so much. Time goes fast when you're having fun, right? But yeah, remember really, truly, to really remember the Sonic 4 era. Be excited, enjoy the ride, and have faith, you know, all of that, and it will be good. in the end of the day. It will be good. But yeah, I'm going to end this live stream, guys. It's crazy. But yeah, I'm talking so much. My voice is really... I'm getting hurt here. And also I need to sleep. Gotta go to the gym tomorrow. Hitting the gym really early. And just gotta keep working. And be excited for this. But yeah, thank you so much for watching this live stream, guys. I really appreciate it. And I hope you really enjoyed this. Because for me, I feel like this was my first live stream this year, 2026. And I feel like we nailed it, guys. We truly nailed this live stream. This was really perfect. It was really good. I just feel so pure heart and passion for this. And this is crazy. I'm so excited for the next stream. I might possibly make a live stream next week. Possibly. I'm not exactly 100% sure, but we'll see. But yeah, take care of you, all of you guys. Really, please take care. Have a nice evening or day. I don't know exactly where you live, but nice night or something like that. But good night, good morning, good evening, and all that. And I see you very soon when I see you. So thank you guys so much for watching. I really appreciate it. This was really fun. Really. So truly, take care. Have a great day. And I see you soon. Bye.